Good morning, guys. It's me, Jen. Um, yeah, I started this channel to release release my emotions. I guess I'm emotional, but I don't really show it. I hold it in. Not really a great communicator either. So, talk through my feelings. I talk through them with myself. Um, I don't trust anybody with my innermost personal struggles and feelings, what I go through day to day. And I'm just tired of being silent, not talking about what I went through, what I continue to go through, because I've survived this long and I have stuff to do. I don't have time to be weak. But I am very, very, very weak right now. Um, oh, sorry. Get myself together. A fly had pew pew in my eye. Sexual assault. I got him. I got him. So I had my first child, KL, when I was 19. That was in 2004. And I learned, during my pregnancy that he had a stroke in utero and his brain didn't form due to it. I learned in my 20-week appointment, and back then, I don't know, the bedside manner was horrible. But anyways, I wasn't given any comfort. 19-year-old girl being told that her child has a terminal disability, and he has like a year to live, and I had to make a decision how I was going to be. I knew then that I would grieve when he was gone. I prayed, I prayed so much, and I, I talked to God a lot. And I prayed for patience and strength every day. And I'm fortunate that I was given that my prayers were answered. This little boy came out and he was my whole world. And he died. He died 10 months later, April 29th, 2005. I've been holding on to this pain for 20 years. It's like a constant loop. Like I'm stuck in 2005. I'm in my 40s. I don't feel it. I feel like I'm 20. Like my emotional growth stunted the day he died. And I don't know who I am. I'm Jen, the woman who lost her son and just can't shake it. This kind of grief will swallow you up if you allow it. And I have worked every day for 20 years to just get through it. And I'm I'm tired. I'm tired. It's such a struggle. It is such a mental struggle. I have a 5-year-old now, Roman, and he is the light of my life, but I'm afraid that I'm projecting my anxieties onto him. I don't want to do that to him. I want to enjoy him, but it's very difficult to because I can't stop feeling something bad is gonna happen. I'm so neurotic. I'm so careful. I know that pain. And I'm just so scared. I'm so scared something's going to happen. And God forbid, just so yeah, I want to be present for my son. He deserves a mom who is all there and calm and stable and loving, and I'm so overprotective. I love him so much, and he is the most sweetest, the most aggressive little boy. He runs and jumps everywhere. They have no fear. They're boys, and meanwhile, I'm here, like, sobbing, like, oh my God, the worst is gonna happen. And that's every day. That is every day. But just like before, I will get through it. My husband has been wonderful. But I know that he notices that his wife is different. It is not fair, so this is my beginning, my start of doing the work. I've been to many therapists, and they all just say you just have to be present. Everything that reminds me of the past, all of my habits that remind me of the past, I have to break them. And I'm starting to do that, and it feels good. So, this is me. This is Jen. Nearly every day. And I know I'm not the only one. I know there's other people out there, men and women alike, that they've dealt with this kind of trauma, or any kind of trauma, and it's just so hard to get back to yourself, to being yourself. So instead of sticking a whole bunch of happy pills in my mouth. I use music therapy. I use narrative therapy. I use aromatherapy, comedy. All so all these things are what I use to bring me down if I feel like I'm getting a little anxious, feeling a little emotional. Because work I work in a place where I have to, interact with a lot of different people, a lot of different personalities, and sometimes I just don't have the mental capacity to do so. So I really utilize these tools in order to bring me down, and it works. But I think I need dialogue because, like I said, I don't talk about this often. I keep it inside, and I can no longer do that. I think I'm full, and I have to release steam before taking off the top, or else everything is just gonna explode. Removing stressors before adding more, stuff like that. Um, I've been with myself for a very long time. I'm constantly self reflecting, I'm constantly talking to myself and to myself, owning up to my own shit. You know, it it helps. But if you understand what I'm going through, if you go through this similar, you know, leave a comment. I would love to know I'm not going nuts. Like, this is a thing. This is your life stops. I have to start it back up again. I had to put on my instrumental right quick. Bring me down, all that emotional throw up right there was kind of disgusting. But this is me. I am definitely gonna keep working at it, keep doing what I do. Trying to stand up. Yeah. I can't wait. If I'm roasting, making jokes, and laughing, I'm good. So I'm going to chase that feeling. I'm going to chase those moments as I have been, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be- Welcome to Jen in Progress.